Alright guys, welcome back to the trailer reaction. Today we're going to be reacting to the trailer for the movie Rapture.
Rupture.
Rupture.
Rupture!
I liked it so much better when I thought it was Rapture.
Well, we're going to find out just how...
Alright, Rupture. I'm picturing it's a cerebral brain hemorrhage.
Okay. And the brain is ruptured. This is your favorite thing, too, where it's also coming to iTunes.
Fucking hate
as well
that
as
shit.
theaters.
Same day though.
Is that better or worse?
Eh. What the fuck is that? I want to see it.
Okay, I was gonna say I'm super into this, and I was like 40%. You're gonna poo-poo the fuck out of this.
No, it started out so different than how it ended, and that's very interesting to me. Certainly on a ride, and again, like you called it kind of in the trailer, you're like, oh, the tire ruptured.
I was
That's
joking because in the beginning we're like, is there something that like ruptures in her brain? And it's like, well, yes, okay, yes, and then he puts the thing on a tire. It starts It starts out like a kidnapping, because it's a kidnapping, and it kind of segues into like, well, what type of kidnapping is this? Oh, it's the freaky, like, Dr. Giggles, like, you're stuck in this terrifying, like, weird, like, surgical implements, and you're chained up, horrible kidnapping, where I started, you know, clenching, and like, oh, fuck. And then it segues further into some even weirder, like, sci-fi, crawling through ducts, and, like, all that shit happening, with weird experiments, and lizard eye people, and all this stuff. I'm super into this.
The Russian components guy from Armageddon, Michael Chiklis, it looks like, is one of the characters, or else it's someone that looks just like him. You may know him from The Shield. He was the Thing. He was the Commish. Any of that ring a bell for you?
This is his lesser-known brother, Chicklets.
And I don't know that that's him. I didn't see his name.
I wasn't
anywhere,
sure.
But I wasn't 100% looking for it. But no, really, it's this bald gentleman here. No, it looks really weird. It reminds me like certain of the lighting and the camera. A mix of like Bloody Mallory is almost in there, and almost like a Robot Bastard in how the sets are. Yeah, that is him. The robot sets are robot sets. The sets are like really cheap looking, and but it's not bad. It's just
I got like a Cube vibe from it with weird experiments and stuff, and not really quite Saw, but like that weird sort of thing where you're like, it's just blue lights and people with facial hair, and you're just being wheeled down a thing. You're like, what has happened? I don't know. I like
how fake color the blood is, and the like the orange suits and walking, and like the clear CGI bits. Yeah. Like the plexiglass just drops, and like a PVC pipe just comes out of a hole in the ceiling. Like really low budget elements, but it does have an effective. It makes me want to see it. It's very weird.
It's surreal and crazy.
The first couple shots, like the first 10 seconds of this trailer, you're like, oh, this is really well done. This is a blah blah. Looks like a normal movie. Okay, it's gonna happen. Oh, she's gonna have some trouble with her son or this and that. And it's like, what the and I like it.
And they've kidnapped her because there's something in her genes or something.
Yeah, so they're trying to rupture something in your genes.
What happens when that happens? Your face melts. What?
Do you think the people that have the weird face melty are previous ruptured people that now see the light? Are they aliens trying to fix something they did to us? Like, because it has an alien look to it. There's a tarantula and a tube.
There's some weird eyeballs at one point that have weird
3 pupils.
Things, so you're like, okay, clearly something's up. We're trying to rupture it. What happens?
I do love, like, they taser her and she gives one of the best, like, faces of, like, what the hell is happening? Like, and they wrap her face in the weirdest way. That I also like. I'm like, cool.
I almost thought to ask you, or like say out loud, why do you have to wrap her face like that? Just wrap her mouth. They wrap like above her eyes and below her eyes. That's crazy. And I was 90% sure you were gonna say that's because of this. That's very obvious.
Well, when you wrap the face like that, you make it so you can't just keep moving your jaw up and down and wiggle free. Yeah, it's definitely a more secure way to do it. Also, might be because that could be a stunt person in there. I don't know. I don't know what kind of turn this is gonna take in a little while if she does anything crazy. But no, and it doesn't look bad. The facial manipulation, it just looks odd, and I think that's fine because it's like unsettling, and it should be.
Right.
The things that look bad are like there's a part where he's dropping.
It looked like claymation or something. Yeah.
Something.
Where the person's like doing like the Kali Ma temple, dropping on the thing. Yeah. I'm not sure what that's about or how there's enough room to do that in wherever they are.
There shouldn't be. I thought it was an alien hand coming around, but that's just like the legs of the tarantula.
Oh, okay.
Very, very.
A lot going on here, though.
Strange.
I'm super into this. Fuck.
No, yeah,
this is the kind of trailer that I go
but it's weird with like insects and there's ants in her face mask. Like it's like 1984 with the mice or some shit. I'm like, what's happening?
There's clearly like experiments and tests and weird shit going on, and fucking don't fight it.
Do you think it's like a Deadpool thing? We have to unlock the stress to release your X gene.
I hope it's not exactly that, but yes, I feel like it's this thing where like now that your genes are ruptured, this will happen instead of this or whatever the fuck.
We trace it back. You're the descendant of Christ. Like,
you're made of tarantulas.
No, but yeah, I'm giving this a thumbs up.
Thumbs up. This is great. I love that it's dark and weird, and then it seems like it might turn into a fucking duct crawling survival story.
Very weird. The producer of American Sniper's next thing is like this, and the secretary like so it's like kinky undertones, which are your favorite.
I love a little kink. No, that makes perfect sense actually. Now that I'm thinking about some of these things.
And I can't remember what this Russian dude's name is. And Michael Chiklis. It's very weird to have these two.
I did not place him
like,
as that Russian dude.
Like A-ish actors in this movie that seems like it would have no names whatsoever. Yeah. But there it is.
Are you sure it's Michael Chiklis?
I'm 99.9. He looks a little dolled up, but I think that's just the makeup.
There's no details.
No details.
There is.
No, like it's definitely an interesting thing. Yeah, Michael Chiklis is in there.
He looks different. Oh, Peter Stormare.
Yeah, that's him.
Oh my God, I did not recognize him in that shot. Peter Stormare. He's the guy in Minority Report who gives Tom Cruise the new eyeballs.
Sure.
I shot you so full of antibiotic, you're not going to whatever. Oh, he's great.
Yeah. All right, guys. So until next time, check this out. Let us know what you think, and we'll see you next time.